I'm at a point in my life, like, we all grew up in the streets.
Like, all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the out.
I think that audio that they put out was real.
Yeah, that was real.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
This is a special birthday for both of us.
Yeah.
Diddy completely disrupted Meek Mill's 38th birthday celebration, turning what was supposed to be a night of celebration into total chaos within seconds. This happened just after Diddy made a court appearance that had the internet buzzing, and suddenly, Meek's name got pulled into the drama. While Meek should have been out enjoying his night with friends and champagne, things took a turn nobody anticipated and it got messy. There had been quiet speculation for a while, but now it's all out in the open. It's been revealed that Meek wasn't pressured into anything scandalous with Diddy, as some had suspected. Instead, he allegedly got involved willingly. According to reports, he fully participated in whatever Diddy had planned. Some even claim he spent time with high-end escorts Diddy had reportedly flown in from overseas. These women weren't just attendees, they were allegedly a key part of Diddy's entire scene. And Meek, he was right in the middle of it. Since this information surfaced, Meek's demeanor seems different. His energy has shifted. Fans have picked up on the change and are now scrutinizing everything he does. Some are even speculating that Meek is the rapper-actor Terrence Howard was referring to in that viral interview where he mentioned certain artists never come back the same after getting involved with Diddy's world.
All those things, when you give up those things, but when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the Puffy party.
And while Terrence definitely came off harsh, people say straight up homophobic, there's a wave of folks who believe he might have been dropping facts disguised as shade.
That was all the people that went to the Puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Get punked out and pimped out by some over greater desire. You should have a greater desire than being a man. So I believe that's a big problem with a lot of the actors out there because they get fluid. And next thing you know, once you go fluid, it's gone. You don't have any foundation to pull yourself back from. So maintain your man card, no matter what.
The situation escalated even further last year when music producer Lil Rod filed a lawsuit against Diddy, accusing him of misconduct at a private gathering. According to the lawsuit, Diddy had invited Lil Rod to Miami under the impression that they would be working on a music project. But once Lil Rod arrived, the tone shifted. He claimed it was all a setup and that Diddy had other intentions entirely far beyond just studio work. According to the legal documents, Diddy allegedly had personal motives. He reportedly aimed to break down Lil Rod's defenses and gain full control over him. After serving multiple glasses of wine, things allegedly took a dark turn. Lil Rod claimed he became too intoxicated to resist, and that's when Diddy made his move, and it didn't stop there. Lil Rod's lawsuit also alleges that Diddy tried to strike a shady deal, not a record contract, but something more personal. Diddy allegedly offered him industry benefits like connections, recognition, and maybe even awards if he agreed to become Diddy's companion. To back up his claims, Diddy allegedly started name-dropping. He reportedly told Lil Rod that he already been intimate with Meek Mill and Usher and even promised a Grammy to Stevie J in exchange for favors. That's the kind of influence Diddy claimed to wield. Once these claims went public, social media erupted. Users flooded timelines with rumors, theories, and memes accusing Meek, Usher, and Stevie J of living secret lives. Out of all the people mentioned, only one responded: Meek Mill. And he did not hold back. He took to social media to firmly deny the allegations. His message was clear: he wouldn't tolerate any inappropriate behavior from anyone in the industry. He stated, "I'd shut down any celebrity who tried something wild with me. No photos, just straight chaos." To many, it sounded like a typical defensive response, something often associated with men trying to distance themselves from rumors about their sexuality. But Meek stood his ground. He dismissed the claims entirely, writing, "That's all. Cap, I'm from Philly." He emphasized that his longtime friends had always kept him focused and that he wasn't involved in any of the alleged behavior. "I don't mess with that freaky Molly stuff," he wrote, adding that no one would dare try him like that because he's too established in the game. He warned people, don't get flipped. Meek even joked that he saw the blogs blowing up and knew instantly they were waiting for his reaction. But just when it seemed like things couldn't spiral further, everything got worse. Out of nowhere, one of Diddy's former bodyguards released an audio clip that shook the internet and reignited the controversy all over again.
Recording of Meek and Diddy
making love?
Ew. I don't know if it was love.
Okay, you have it? Let's hear it.
What?
Yo, wait a minute. Wait,
You didn't hear this?
No!
Now, Miran,
Yeah.
what does that sound authentic?
Play
It
it for him
absolutely.
again.
Oh my God.
According to the former employee, Meek was allegedly involved with Diddy in a private back room during one of Diddy's exclusive invite-only events. The leaked audio didn't reveal any faces, but the voices, one sounding like Meek and the other closely resembling Diddy, had internet sleuths convinced that's definitely them. The man who released the clip claimed he previously worked as Diddy's security. He said he personally recorded the audio after witnessing Diddy and Meek quietly slip away from the party. No one else seemed to notice, but he caught it, hit record, and held onto the footage until now. Once that recording hit the web, people immediately began piecing things together. Old footage and interviews began to resurface. One of the more talked about moments was a viral video showing Meek relaxing in a pool, cooling down while Diddy stood nearby recording him, hyping him up like something had just happened. The internet took another look at that moment, calling it questionable, especially now that more details have come out.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
That pool clip had already drawn some suspicion when it first made the rounds. But in light of the recent developments, people are looking at it with fresh eyes, suggesting it hinted at something more. It gave the impression that Meek might have just wrapped up some private activity and was taking a break before continuing. The way Diddy was cheering him on in the background now feels off in hindsight, but the situation only intensified. Users discovered that Meek had been following a Twitter account dedicated to explicit content featuring black gay men. This wasn't just a casual glance, it was a follow, and that alone had social media claiming he was caught in for Kate, especially with everything else already in question.as. If that wasn't enough, another surprise surfaced, an old unreleased Meek track leaked online. In the lyrics, Meek allegedly alluded to activities fans found shocking. Word quickly spread that this leak wasn't random. Many speculated that Diddy himself may have released it, possibly as a warning. You think, with all this attention, Meek would take a step back, stay quiet, and let the noise settle. But that's not what happened. A few months ago, Diddy's son, Christian Combs, dropped a track where he took jabs at 50 Cent for constantly calling out his father. In the same track, Christian also implied Diddy was hiding evidence still being sought by authorities. That line alone set off a wave of reactions. 50 Cent quickly responded, mocking Christian for trying to play tough while living a sheltered Hollywood lifestyle. It sparked a back and forth online. Unexpectedly, Meek Mill inserted himself into the exchange despite having no clear reason to. He went after 50 Cent online, accusing him of being an informant and quietly working with law enforcement. That got people asking, why was Meek going so hard to defend Diddy? Meek responded aggressively, calling 50 federal and claiming the streets and Queens know it. He then criticized 50's actions, accusing him of bullying Diddy's son, Christian, just to create drama. Why are you targeting a kid? Meek asked, adding, even your own son doesn't mess with you. Lol. Meek then pivoted, posting about how he was enjoying life. I'm on an island with my son and his friends celebrating his birthday. He wrote, he advised people not to follow 50's example, saying, these guys live miserable lives. He also accused 50 of being part of a toxic group that profits from tearing down other black men.
This drink Where you put my bag I like at? when you like this, Daddy. Yeah, where you put my bag Daddy, at? I like when you scrambling and scraping.
No, I got
I
notes
like
and
that.
shit.
Meek continued, saying he had never seen black people laugh at other black men facing indictments, suggesting that 50 Cent takes pleasure in watching his own community fall. He accused 50 of making legal situations worse by commenting on them, publicly claiming he adds fuel to the fire of ongoing cases. Meek even implied that 50 has actual statements on file implicating others. He called him out, saying, you're not even supporting Mike Knox, pointing to 50 allegedly abandoning his own people. Everyone sees what you're doing, Meek added, but of course, 50 wasn't going to ignore that. As expected, he fired back quickly, mocking Meek over the rumors about his personal life. Without holding back, he said, "You only sold 6,000 copies on your last project. You shouldn't be on vacation right now." Then he delivered a brutal jab, "Still chasing the dream or embracing the nightmare? Standing by your man, I respect that." That line sparked major conversation online. What really caught people's attention, though, was how Meek reacted. While he quickly defended his sales numbers and his music, he stayed silent on the "standing by your man" comment. No response, no denial. That silence spoke volumes. Chaos unfolded. Meek wasn't about to let 50 have the last word. He shot back, claiming, "My last project sold 90,000 first week. Expensive pain." He tried to deflect the criticism by bringing Rick Ross into it, saying, "Ross only released that project to help him wrap up his contract. We're rich and got history, it's different. Lol." Meek also threw shade at 50's rumored partner, saying, "I don't even know how Cuban was dealing with you. Your swag is beyond lame." But hey, this is 50 Cent. Naturally, 50 clapped back and took it even further. He posted a clip on Instagram of Meek at a party, captured on video singing a love song to Diddy in a way that many found suggestive. While the video had already raised some eyebrows, 50's caption pushed it over. The Edge, ruthless. "I admire you for being a strong, supportive woman for your man. Meek, stay by his side, and together you two might have a good life. God bless a mess." That post went viral. People reposted it, remixed it, and dragged Meek across every platform. Some were laughing, others raised questions about the dynamic between Meek and Diddy in that video, saying it didn't look like simple friendship. Unfortunately for Meek, the trouble didn't end there. Just as he was trying to regroup and prepare for his birthday, Diddy's trial kicked off. Now there's word going around that Meek's name might come up more often than anyone expected. Some are speculating that his link to Diddy runs deeper than it appeared. And with the courtroom spotlight heating up, Meek might find himself pulled even further into the public eye. As Diddy's legal battle intensifies, things are looking uncertain for Meek Mill. Sources close to the situation say more names could be revealed, and Meek's is one of the main ones being talked about behind closed doors. Insiders claim key witnesses have already mentioned a rapper who regularly spent time with Diddy and was treated differently at those exclusive gatherings. You don't need much guesswork to figure out who they're hinting at. Fans are now watching Meek closely, especially after reports surfaced that prosecutors might have video evidence and messages linking certain artists to Diddy's alleged private activities. While no official names have been released, the online chatter keeps circling back to Meek. To make matters worse, people noticed Meek suddenly went completely silent on social media once the trial began. No tweets, no Instagram posts, not even a birthday update. That sudden disappearance raised even more suspicion. Some believe his team advised him to stay quiet, while others think he's just trying to avoid the fallout before things potentially spiral further.
But that's not a diss. Meek likes being brought up in that song. I don't know why you lowering his thing. You think you're doing him a favor. He's very, very happy being mentioned, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
With how fast this trial is unfolding, it might already be too late for damage control. If even part of the rumors are true, and if Meek was really present at some of those now infamous gatherings, then there's no telling what kind of evidence could appear. Video clips, messages, voice recordings, anything's possible. And just when it felt like things couldn't get any more complicated, more serious claims began to surface. One of Diddy's former assistants, who's now reportedly cooperating with authorities, allegedly mentioned that some very well-known names attended several exclusive parties at Diddy's homes. And these guests weren't just there for the music and drinks. According to ongoing speculation, they were fully aware of what went down behind closed doors. At least one rapper was seen entering off-limit sections of the property with Diddy more than once. Naturally, fans quickly started pointing fingers at Meek, adding to the confusion. Some unconfirmed but widely shared screenshots began circulating online. They allegedly show Meek having cryptic conversations with someone close to Diddy, though the texts don't state anything directly. Vague phrases like, "You know how we locked in and nobody saw anything, right?" raised a lot of eyebrows. Meanwhile, the media has gone into overdrive, and paparazzi are following Meek's every move. He's been avoiding interviews and skipping public appearances, leading many to wonder if he's getting legal advice behind the scenes. TMZ even reported that a major name in the rap industry has been quietly consulting lawyers regarding Diddy's upcoming testimony. Many believe that person is Meek. Insiders claim that prosecutors have already collected airline bookings, hotel invoices, and even audio recordings linking multiple celebrities to Diddy's private events. Some of those records line up exactly with the periods when Meek went silent online or suddenly took trips. The connections are forming, and it's not a good look. To complicate things further, there are rumors that one of Diddy's former partners has agreed to testify and plans to specifically name rappers who were allegedly involved in things that never made it to public view. This witness reportedly claims Meek was present during moments that crossed serious lines and that Diddy promised protection as long as everyone stayed loyal. But that loyalty appears to be unraveling. Now, fans are combing through Meek's past interviews, lyrics, and mysterious social media posts, trying to piece together clues. Some are saying he's been hinting at regret and betrayal for years, just never naming names. In light of this trial, people are now reinterpreting every word he said. Diddy's high-profile trial officially started on May 5th. The very next day, May 6th, was supposed to be Meek Mill's big birthday celebration.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
This is a special birthday for both of us.
Yeah.
But instead of celebrating, Meek found himself watching his name being dragged into legal rumors, internet chatter, and music industry debate. His birthday turned into a full-blown media storm. Now, he's not just dealing with how the public sees him, he's also got to worry about what new revelations might surface in court. Conversations are heating up across social platforms, with some wondering if Meek was caught up in something he didn't fully understand or if he willingly participated. One user commented, "It's sad to think that either Meek Mill was taken advantage of or knowingly involved. Either way, people shouldn't be mocking him. They should be supporting his recovery," but not everyone agreed. Another person pushed back. He's a grown man. He made his choices. Unless Diddy coerced him, he's not a victim. If anything, he's dealing with the fallout of chasing fame and money. He chose the chaos and now doesn't like the consequences. It's messy, it's complicated, and it's only just beginning. Now we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on Meek, also known as Meek Keisha, being tied to Diddy on his birthday? Do you think everything was truly consensual, or did Diddy cross a line? Share your opinion in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you're ready for even more, click here to watch another wild video that'll leave you shocked.